everybody, it's me, John Ward, and welcome back to the first video of 2025. And this is a Dark Park Film Reviews. And thank you once again for being here. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I hope you all had a great New Year's. And there's going to be many more videos coming up. But this one is New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, movies that are around New Year's. And I thought that'd be a good way to kind of start off the year is by going back a day and talking about movies that more or less take place on New Year's Eve. I have a stack here. So these are my movies. And I also have on my phone Wikipedia pulled up. And what I've asked is movies. I think I just put in movies, New Year's, and then it came up with a list. And the way that Wikipedia does this is that it's alphabetical by genre, and then it's alphabetical within that. So these are a variety of different movies. But I want to start it off first with a film I completely forgot about. I didn't think I owned it, and I don't know why I didn't think I owned it. But when I was going through all my movies, I found this and went, wait, doesn't this film take place on New Year's Eve? But it's not on a list. And it doesn't. It takes place 11 days before Christmas. One of the actors even dresses up as Santa. So I wanted to add it to the very beginning of this video because it should have been in one of those other videos I did in December. And that's Night of the Comet. So I must have just went right by it, didn't even think about it. And this is Scream Factory. This is a great movie if you've never seen it. It's got its slip jacket here. And it's a Blu-ray DVD. And it's got the flip cover. So you have the Scream Factory cover, and then you have the original poster. So you could decide which one you want to put in there. I just go with the Scream Factory. Oops, put that in upside down. There we go. And special features on this are all new audio commentary and interviews with the cast and makeup effects creator. And there's a theatrical trailer and more. So I wish there was director's commentary, but maybe he's interviewed, but they don't list the director on here. But this is a great film. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. So, but now on to the New Year's movies. So this one I wasn't sure about. I checked two lists. So I got one movie in here that wasn't on any list, and then I got two movies in here that were on a separate list. And so the very first one, because this is action, is from this box set. And this box set is going to be talked about in some other videos coming up. But what this is that this is Marvel Studios Cinematic Universe 24 movie collection. So basically it has everything through phases 1 through 3, which also includes Black Widow. And my reason for including it on this video is Iron Man 3. There is a, I think it's the very beginning of the movie is where they're celebrating New Year's Eve. So that's why it's here. But this is a pretty cool box set. I'm going to definitely be getting into it, a little bit more on a separate Marvel video. So this is kind of how they look here. So I'm not going to talk too much about this one, just Iron Man 3 New Year's Eve. And then let me actually get the. So this is from the Wikipedia list. So we have, and like I said, this is alphabetical. So Poseidon, the Wolfgang Peterson film that has Kurt Russell. So it's the remake of the Poseidon Adventure. And of course, you know, right at midnight is when the wave hits. And this was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. Special features on this are Poseidon, a ship on a soundstage, the complexities of making a modern adventure movie, and theatrical trailer. So this kind of plays more off of like a video game. And it came out in 2006. But before that was the original, Irwin Allen's The Poseidon Adventure. And this is a special edition. And this one came out in 1972. So this is one of many of Irwin Allen's disaster movies. It's one of his best ones. And it's cool that it's got this box that you can fit the movie in. Can't get it up though. Okay. I don't really want to pull that out. I don't want it to tear. There it goes. Oh, this is cool. So it's a 2-disc. So I'm guessing disc 2, special features, disc 1, movie. This has got a bunch of people in it. So it's, you know, Gene Hackman, Ernest Borgnine, Red Buttons, Ronnie McDowell, Stella Stevens, Shelley Winters. And it's nice as I bought this used, and it looks like it still has everything in it. So we got this, which is like a little booklet. Oh, it goes out even more. And once again, the tidal wave hits right at midnight as they're counting it down, celebrating, the new year. And it's also got this 2-disc special edition, exploding with all new extras, now on DVD. Oh, The Towering Inferno. So that's another one. That's a good one to get. And then it says these action hits are fan favorites. And you got The Day After Tomorrow, The Abyss, Independence Day, Volcano, Speed, and then the first 3 Die Hard movies in a box set. And then what else? Bring Back the Good Old Days. Oh, it's TV shows, like old school TV shows. Stuff like The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Bob Newhart, MASH, Lost in Space, Time Tunnel, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Hill Street Blues, The White Shadow, and Planet of the Apes. I own that one. So that's this. But then there's this Cinema Classics Collection, 20th Century Fox lobby cards. I think you could see it when yeah, there we go. Lobby cards. So they're in this envelope. Oh, this is cool. So these would have been lobby cards that were in the movie theater when the film was playing. And then they're just white on the back. But they're like, yeah, mini lobby cards. Yeah, these things are, for something used, man, these are in great shape. So these are really cool. I lucked out on this one. Okay, let's get everything back in. Let's see. I think what could be kind of fun is you time this movie with midnight hitting, like, you know, with your time, and you go through, you see exactly where the tidal wave hits the ship. So then while you're watching it, right at midnight your time, the wave hits the ship. So you're going right along with, you know, the rest of the crew and the ship here, and you know, and the passengers. I think that could be kind of fun. Hell upside down. I like that. Because yeah, the whole ship just goes right upside down. What is this? Yeah, you can see it that it's upside down there. How am I putting this in? Wait a minute. I think it goes, okay, it goes in like that. Okay. So those are the action movies. They also list Assault on Precinct 13, the remake, 2005, Beyond the Poseidon Adventure, 1979. I want that. Well, I want almost every Irwin Allen movie, but I enjoyed Beyond the Poseidon Adventure. And then Friday Foster, 1975. So the next one is comedy. There's a fair amount of those. So what I got is, I think I only have one off this list. Yeah, I only have one. So that would be Ghostbusters 2 from 1989. It's in this Blu-ray set with Ghostbusters 1. And it's nice. It's kind of like in this book. It's got the nice cardboard sides on it. And so there's Ghostbusters 1 and 2. And then when you open it, it's got, you know, like a book, it's got the table of contents, and you can flip through it. Oh, what's this? We'll put that down there. So it talks about the movie, the filming. You got photos. I think Ghostbusters 2 is underrated, but maybe with the last two Ghostbusters movies that came out, I think it's now a classic. I wasn't a huge fan of the two new ones. I did like Afterlife, but I did not like Frozen Empire. Afterlife was okay, but it's the original two. I mean, definitely the first one. And in comparison to the two new ones, Ghostbusters 2, I think, is much better. Just wish Bill Murray hadn't held out for so long. I mean, then you have a personal note from Ivan Reitman, and then the digital. So and for Ghostbusters 2, so special features on that is Time is But a Window, Ghostbusters 2 and Beyond, roundtable discussion with the director and Dan Aykroyd. You also get deleted scenes and a music video. And for Ghostbusters, you get Who You're Gonna Call, a Ghostbusters retrospective, roundtable discussion with the director and Dan Aykroyd, Ghostbusters music video, poster art gallery, plus original special features. So yeah, the Ghostbusters is the film that Huey Lewis sued because he said that the Ghostbusters theme sounded way too much like Want a New Drug, and they had asked him to actually do the theme to this. He turned it down. He was going to do Back to the Future, and then the Ghostbusters song comes out, and then he sues him because it sounds way too much like You Want a New Drug. I believe they settled out of court. Okay, so that's the only one that I have from comedy, but ones that they list are Are You There Yet? 2005. Bachelor Mother from 1939. Hounds of Broadway, 1989. Carnival Night, 1956. Down and Out in Beverly Hills, 1986. Every Day is a Holiday, 1937. Four Rooms, 1995. Get Crazy, 1983. Ghostbusters 2, 1989. The Gold Rush, 1925. The Hudsucker Proxy, 1994. The Passionate Thief, 1960. It Happened on Fifth Avenue, 1947. Junior Miss, 1945. My Big Night, 2015. New Year's Day, 2001. Operation Happy New Year, 1996. Operation Petticoat, 1959. Party Party, 1983. Radio Days, 1987. Trading Places, 1983. And Whatever Works, 2009. There was a lot of comedies. So the next one is comedy drama. And from that, I have one. Once again, one. And that would be Forrest Gump. This is a nice box here. So it's a double disc. It's the widescreen collection, special collector's edition. And disc 1 is you get the widescreen version of the film, Dolby Digital, subtitles, interactive menus, scene selection. I don't consider a lot of this stuff to be special features, but I guess I got to list something. There is audio commentary, and there's actually 2 audio commentaries on this. Disc 2 is Behind the Magic of Forrest Gump. So through the eyes of Forrest Gump documentary, the magic of makeup, through the ears of Forrest Gump sound design, building the world of Gump production design, seeing is believing 11 visual effects, includes 2 never-before-seen sequences, photo gallery screen tests, and theatrical trailers. So, of course, you know, Tom Hanks, Robert Zemeckis. So, you know, good movie. So, what they have listed here for comedy drama, they have 200 Cigarettes, 1999, Bridge and Tunnel, 2014, Diner, 1982, For Keeps, 1988, Forrest Gump, 1994, Happy New Year, Colin Burstead, 2018, Highball, 1997, The Holdovers, 2023, Ladies in Black, 2018, A Long Way Down, 2014, Mermaids, 1990, Metropolitan, 1990, Ugh, More American Graffiti, 1979. God, was that awful. New Year's Day, 1989, Peter's Friends, 1992, Room for One More, 1952, Starter for 10, 2006, Surviving New Year's, 2008, and Sweetheart's Dance, 1988. Okay, so that's comedy drama. Now we have crime, caper, heist. And I think these lists are going to get shorter. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 of these. So the first one I have is what I consider to be the prequel to The Fast and the Furious, and I do consider this to be canon because Han is in it, and it's Justin Lin. So that would be Better Luck Tomorrow. Great movie. This is a really good film. So when I did my Fast and Furious marathon, where I watched them all in chronological order, pardon me, I did watch this one first because I do consider it to be, like I said, I consider it to be canon. And I think in one or two of the other Fast and Furious films, there might be one or two of the actors. I don't know if they're playing the same characters, but I think there are one or two of the same actors from this. This has on it, not really anything. High definition, English, this subtitle. Yeah, these aren't, yeah. Oh, here, special feature. Commentary by the director and co-writers. So, okay. Yeah, good movie. Then they list The Godfather parts 1 and 2. So I have them as this DVD collection. And these come with The Godfather Part 2, and The Godfather Part 3, and then The Godfather DVD collection bonus materials. So this is a good box set. I do have Godfather 3 on Blu-ray, which is the Coda edition, which I don't like as much as the theatrical edition of Godfather 3. This is another film where I think it's got a bad rap. I think Godfather 3 is not a horrible film. It's not as good as parts 1 and 2, but it's still a good movie. So this is Godfather 1, if you want to put a number with it. And then Godfather 2. And it folds out. So it's, yeah, so it's like this. And it does have 2 discs. And then we'll just show these other ones too. Godfather 3. I know it's available on VHS. I would really love to find at least like a DVD copy of the TV version, the miniseries that combined parts 1 and 2, and then they put in like a whole bunch of deleted footage. And I think it lasted for like 2 nights, 2 or 3 nights. Might even been longer. Might have been 4 nights. This is the special features here. And this has on it behind the scenes. So you get a Godfather family, a look inside, which is a good documentary. It's a documentary that was made when they were doing making Godfather 3. Then there's On Location, Francis Coppola's Notebook, the music of The Godfather, Coppola and Puzo on screenwriting, Gordon Willis on cinematography, storyboards from Godfather 2, storyboards from Godfather 3, Godfather behind the scenes. So that's 1971. And then there's additional scenes chronologically. So the family tree, character biographies, cast biographies, photo galleries, theatrical trailers, and then acclaim and response. Academy Award acceptance speeches, list of awards and nominations, 1974 network TV introduction, and then DVD credits, and then you get filmmaker biographies. So this is a good box set. If you're a fan of The Godfather, I mean, if all of this is available on, oh, there it is, Blu-ray, then pick that up on Blu-ray. But if you can't find it, grab this. This is a great box set. And then there is the last one for this section is Ocean's 11. And it's the original Ocean's 11 with the Rat Pack, Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. And then you also get, Peter Lawford, Angie Dickinson. There's a bunch of people in this. So it's like Rat Pack, sub Rat Pack, and then it kind of goes down. But this also includes the remake of Ocean's 11, and then the sequel, Ocean's 12 and Ocean's 13. Ocean's 11 here is Ocean's 1-1, so 11, and then this is Ocean's spelled out 11. So that's the difference between the two. So it's a 4-film favorites Ocean's collection. And yeah, it looks like it's 2 movies per disc. And so Ocean's 11, the original, commentary by Frank Sinatra Jr. and Angie Dickinson, interactive Las Vegas then and now map casino, like little featurettes. The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson excerpt featuring guest host Frank Sinatra and Angie Dickinson, cast, filmmaker profiles, theatrical trailers, and it gets into like different languages and subtitles and stuff like that. There is a trailer. I'm not going to get into all of these because there's just way too much. But like the remake of Ocean's 11 does have audio commentary. There is like an HBO first look, theatrical trailers. Ocean's 12 only has the theatrical trailer. And Ocean's 13 additional scenes. Las Vegas influence design scenes, I'll say it that way. Jerry Weintraub Walk and Talk, the producer, talks us through a casino tour. So there's some okay stuff. I think probably the original Ocean's 11 has the best stuff. Well, maybe Ocean, the remake too, because it's got the commentaries. So there you go. So for these, so Crime, Caper, Heist, you get After the Thin Man, 1936, Better Luck Tomorrow, which is 2002. I think this is French, so I'm probably going to mispronounce it. La Bonne Henri, 1973. Dick Tracy, 1990. That's one I need to buy. Doom, DHOOM, 2004. Entrapment, 1999. The Godfather, 1972. Godfather 2, 1974. Happy New Year, 1987. Little Caesar, 1931. Money Train, that's one I want to pick up, 1995. Ocean's 11, 1960. And then Poor Sasha, 1997. And then the next one is Disaster. And I don't have anything to show from that because they include Poseidon and the Poseidon Adventure on this list. So they do Beyond the Poseidon Adventure, 1979, Ground Control, 1998, Poseidon, 2006, the Poseidon Adventure, 1972. And I guess there was, I think this was a TV miniseries, the Poseidon Adventure, 2005. And then back in the day, 1999, they did make a Y2K movie. And then there's the new one that came out with Rachel Zegler and Y2K 2024, which nobody saw, and it bombed. Thank God for that. So then the one after that is Drama. And what do I have with Drama? I only have 2. Wow, that's a list. Okay. So it's Rocky and Rocky 2. So this is the Sylvester Stallone Rocky Heavyweight Collection 40th Anniversary Edition. These are all Blu-ray. So it's all the movies, but not Creed, not the 3 Creed movies. Well, and it doesn't have the Rocky 4, that different cut. But it does have, so it's in this box. Oh, and it's got these cards. So we'll take a look at the cards. And then they're all in there. Oh, it's a little broken. I think I dropped it by mistake. Or it just came that way. I think I bought it used. Each movie is on its own disc. So it goes up to Rocky Balboa. And it's got so you got that on the front. And then this on the back. As you can see through the case. And I don't think these had any special features except for behind the scenes. Like there's a new documentary, and each one got less and less. Like the one for Rocky was longer, and then each one kind of gets less and less, which was disappointing. Do they list them on here? Let's see. It's a six disc set over 3 hours of bonus features. So 8mm movies of Rocky 1975, narrated by the director and production manager Lloyd Kaufman. In the Ring, 3-part making of documentary, behind the scenes featurettes. So we got makeup, music, directing, camera work. Boxing featurettes, 3 rounds with legendary trainer Lou Dava. The Opponents and The Ring of Truth. Tributes to Burgess Meredith, James Crabe. You also get video commentary with Sylvester Stallone. And it goes Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Rocky Balboa. So these, I'm going to keep this on here. So we get these cards here, Italian Stallion, Southpaw Ought to Be Banned. What's that? The King of Sting. These are cool. And they're blank, except they do say MGM on the back. This guy will kill you to death. Whatever he hits, he destroys. So Drago. And then Rocky. So I think I'm going to put that one first. So those are cool. Keep it in its little thing here. Of course, it doesn't want to work with me. There we go. Okay, so then this, we'll put this back in its box. This goes right in here. There we go. Okay, so what we have for trauma: 54, 1998, Boogie Nights 1997, Carol 1915, Cavalcade 1933, The Divorce Aid 1930, Fruitville Station 2013, Home Before Dark 1958, I'll Be Seeing You 1944, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden 1977, Looking for Mr. Goodbar 1977, that's a good one. Middle of the Night 1959, My Reputation 1946, The New Year 2010, New Year's Eve 1929, One Way Passage 1932, The Passionate Friends 1949, Penny Serenade 1941, Phantom Thread 2017, Pollock 2000, looks like El Posto 1961, Rocky 1976, Rocky 2 1979, Splendor in the Grass 1961, The Stud 1978, Till We Meet Again 1940, Two Lovers 2008, Elysius Gaze 1995, and Yanks 1979. Okay. Then what they have is film noir, and I don't have any of these. So it's Backfire 1950, Repeat Performance 1947, Sunset Boulevard, great movie, 1950, and Walk Slowly Stranger 1950. Then we have horror. Oh my God, there's a lot more than what I thought there was. And I have 3 of these. So the first one that I have here, and this is from Kino Lorber, and it is New Year's Evil. This was a bucket list movie for me to get when it came out. I used to own the VHS way back in the day, but now they've brought out like a really good edition. I remember as a kid hearing on the radio, like trailers for this. And it's got its slip jacket. And oh, it's got the reverse cover. So you get this, and then the original poster. So this is Blu-ray, obviously. And let's make sure I don't want to, yeah. So the special features on this are audio commentary from the director. It does have, it's moderated by Code Red's Bill Olson. The Making of New Year's Evil, featuring interviews with the cinematographer and some of the actors. Newly commissioned art by Vince Evans and theatrical trailer. So this is 1980. Oldie but a goodie. We can get this back in. Then we have, well, of course, one everybody knows, and I've brought this up a few times on my channel. So that would be Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. And this is a 2-disc special edition. I think the Blu-ray has all of this stuff on it. But I saw this at Zia Records and just decided to pick it up. So movie, and then disc 2 is special features. And so disc 1 is a digitally remastered movie. There is commentary by Steadicam inventor and operator and a historian, theatrical trailer. And then disc 2 features are Vivian Kubrick's documentary, The Making of The Shining. It does have optional commentary, 3 mesmerizing new featurettes, View from the Overlook, Crafting The Shining, The Visions of Stanley Kubrick, and Wendy Carlos, a composer. So there you go. And then we have Terror Train, Jamie Lee Curtis. I also have the Blu-ray of this from Scream Factory. This was just easier to get to. Old school Jamie Lee Curtis. And this, I don't think has anything. I don't think there's anything. Includes widescreen and full screen versions. Yeah, nothing. There's nothing on this. From the director of Shoot to Kill. That's also a good movie. But the Scream Factory one does have bonus features on it. The DVD does not. So. And then this one was not on any list, but I picked it up. So this is Tom Devlin. And when I was out at his museum in Boulder City, which you should go visit if you're in Vegas or Boulder City, it's not too far away. He has movies that he's made or worked on for sale at the museum. So I picked up this one, and it's called Time's Up. And this is a Blu-ray. So I believe it's a slasher movie. I haven't watched it yet. I had Tom sign it for me. So it says, John, Happy New Year, Tom Devlin. Says 4, 5, 3, 2, done. Happy New Year. And yeah, there was like a little advert there for Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. It's always changing. So even if you've been there once, you should go again, because it's always changing. It's always improving. And this is one that Tom Devlin did the special effects for. So the special features on this are Behind the Kills, Photo Gallery, and Tom Devlin's Inside Look at Time's Up. So yeah, I still have to watch this. Sorry, Tom. Okay, so that's it for for the horror ones that I have, but there's also Angel Heart 1987, Antisocial 2013, Bloody New Year 1987, The Children 2008, Daywatch 2006, Dead of Winter 1987, End of Days, that's a good one with Schwarzenegger, 1999. Ooh, it's also a like a Y2K type of movie. Ghost Keeper 1981, Holidays 2016, Iced 1988. I really liked Ice. That's a slasher film. The Mephisto Waltz 1971, Mystery of the Wax Museum 1933, New Year's Evil 1980, Phantom Carriage 1921. Oh, and then this must be a remake. The Phantom Carriage 1958, Rosemary's Baby 1968, The Shining 1980, Terror Train 1980, and VHS 99 Segment to Hell and Back, and that is 2022. So now we have musicals, and I don't have any of these. So we have An American in Paris, 1951, Bundle of Joy, 1956, Carnival Night, 1950, also 1956, Get Crazy, Malcolm McDowell, 1983, Holiday Inn, 1942, New Year Adventures of Masha and Vidya, 1975, and Rent, 2005. God, did I hate Rent. I hated the movie, and I hate the onstage musical. I really hate Rent. And I'm a musical person, but I just can't stand it. Okay, so the next one we have here, this is romantic comedy. There's a lot of these too. I got myself into something with going through all of these ones that are on this list. Oh my God. Okay. So the two that I have are on the same box set. So that would be, well, no, I actually only have one. Okay. So About a Boy is on there, and so is Bridget Jones' Diary. But this has Bridget Jones' Edge of Reason. This is obviously a Hugh Grant collection. It does not say that on here. It says Romantic Favorites Collection, but it's a Hugh Grant collection, which is fine. Except that I just wish that they would have put Bridget Jones' Diaries on here. That's the better movie. But it also has Love Actually and Notting Hill. It does come in this box. And, oh, this has kind of got like the book type of thing on it. So, and then when you open it, so they're all on their own disc, which is good. And it looks like there's pictures behind these, but I'm not going to take those out. That's going to take too much time. So let's see. Are there any? And there's no special features listed, but as I'm sure, because they're on their own discs, they probably have special features on them. They just don't list them. So there you go. All right, here we go. About a Boy, 2002, An Affair to Remember, 1957, And So They Were Married, 1936, The Apartment, 1960, Baby Cakes, 1989, Bachelor Mother, 1939, Bridget Jones' Diary, 2001, Cafe Society, 2016, Can't Buy Me Love, 1987, Come Look at Me, 2001, Dark Set, 1957, Holiday, 1938, The Holiday, 2006, Holiday Affair, 1949, In Search of a Midnight Kiss, 2008, The Irony of Fate, 1976, The Irony of Fate 2, 2007. That's It's Love I'm After, 1937, Made for Each Other, 1939, The Moons Are Home, 1936, New Year's Eve, which has it's oh no, because this is 2011. I was gonna say, oh, maybe that's where they got New Year's Evil from, but no. Remember the Night, 1940, The Rose Bowl Story, 1952, Sex and the City, the movie, 2008, Sleepless in Seattle, 1993, Someone Like You, 2001, Untamed Heart, 1993, When Harry Met Sally, 1989, While You Were Sleeping, 1995. And this is Yolki 2010, Yolki 2 2011, Yolki 3 2013, Yolki 1914, which is done in 2014, Yolki 5 2016. I have no idea what those are. Let me hit to. Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's Russian. Oh, it means New Year's trees. Also known as 6 Degrees of Celebration. Okay, so they're Russian movies. All right. So now, science fiction. I have none of these. It's not that long. We're getting there. Alien Nation Millennium, 1996, Black Lightning, 2009, Doctor Who, 1996. Oh, that must be the movie. Yeah, that's Doctor Who, the movie. Snowpiercer, 2013, Strange Days, 1995. That's what I need to buy. The Time Machine, 1960, and The End of Evan Gillian, 1997. So Thriller is next. I have one of those. So, and that would be Pierce Brosnan and Mila Jovovich. This is part of my Mila Jovovich collection, and that is Survivor. And so he blows up like a restaurant. She leaves, kind of like 3 Days of the Condor in a way, and then he discovers that she that she wasn't there. She was supposed to die, so they go after her. Oh, it also has Dylan McDermott, Angela Bassett, oh, and Robert Forrester. His next target is now hunting him. I enjoyed this. And special features are Making of Survivor and Deleted Scenes. James McTeague directed this one. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was all right. That's the last video. So what else is there? That's it. No, Thriller, because that was Thriller. So Survivor is Thriller. So Bitter Moon, 1992. Night Train to Paris, 1964, Survivor, 2015, Taboo, 2002, and Under Suspicion, 2000. There we go. That is everything that you can watch on DVD, Blu-ray. You can probably find a lot of this stuff on streaming. I think I kind of got myself into something with having to read everything. So if you made it to the end of this, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And yeah, there's more videos coming up. I already have stuff planned. And once again, I hope you had a good New Year's, and I hope you have a great 2025. So I will see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.